All right, welcome. Welcome to City Hall, everybody. Thank you very much for joining, all of you. There's a huge crowd. Thank you for all coming out. Today, I want to first of all thank our members of the Board of Supervisors, Supervisor Olagi, Supervisor Marr, Supervisor Wiener, Supervisor John Avalos for being here in this joint recognition of our commissioners and members of 14 different bodies that will be appointed to today. Committees and commissions as well. I want to thank all of you, friends and family, for joining us. And let me say how excited I am. This past week, been watching a certain convention. Next week, we will have an even more exciting convention to watch. But it is, of course, in the spirit of the expected national and regional and local state elections that we are all preparing for. But it is also a reminder of what importance we have in our civic duty. And all of the different departments that we have in the city and the bodies that we've created for public engagement are extremely important to the way we run government here in San Francisco. It's always been about public engagement. And we need the vast bodies and the different viewpoints, the different economic classes and viewpoints, the different ethnicities, the different regions of our city to be well represented on everything that we do. Because that is what makes our city great, is that diverse viewpoint coming together and focus to help the department heads and the staff with their directions, to help figure out with the public what it is that we should do that's right, that is timed well, that is well thought out, and what we need to do to show the rest of the country that this city can work itself out of the economic doldrums and into presenting hope and economic opportunity for everybody, no matter what their backgrounds are. We also reflect our regional values in this city in so many different ways. And we want to continue with selecting people who will make sure government and all of our programs are open to everybody. So I want to thank each and every one of the people that are in front of me today, representing all the different bodies that we're about to make appointments to, and really thank you from the bottom of my heart for your sacrifice and time and energy. Today, we get to recognize you. Tomorrow, people will start yelling at you. But it is part of that process, and it's one that we do cherish no matter what body that we're on. And I know former Mayor Willie Brown is here. Where are you, Willie? Are you here? Back somewhere? But I want to thank him as well for constantly being a support to all of our commissions and for being here today. I want to recognize each and every one of you today by simply asking you to stand and be recognized as I call your commission and name out. For the Board of Appeals, we have Ann Lazarus. Thank you, Ann, for stepping up here. For the Commission on the Environment, Joshua Arce. Thank you, Joshua, for being here. For the Construction and Workforce Advisory Committee, a body that I helped establish as city administrator along with then Ed Reiskin and now Mohammed Nuru, this body is going to be important for us because we have in our economic recovery the need to work better with our construction companies, with their workforces, and make sure everybody has a chance to work in our city. Bob Alvarado from the Carpenters Union. Thank you, Bob, for being here and part of it. Ed Reiskin from our SFMTA. Thank you, Ed, for stepping up yet again. Florence Kong, the former president of Asian American Contractors Association. Florence, thank you. Harlan Kelly, our general manager-to-be at the SFPUC. Thank you. Kent Lim, President Kent Lim Companies. Thank you, Kent, for stepping up. Yes. Yes. I'll tell you what you're paid for after we swear you in. James Bryant from A. Raldolph. Thank you, James, for being here. Thank you. Coming out of retirement and into the hot. Jes Pedersen from WebCore. Jes, thank you very much for stepping up here. Thank you for all your great work, too, as a company. And Joshua, you're appointed to 2 commissions today. You are stepping up, too, from Bright Line Defense to be part of this Workforce Advice Committee. Thank you very much. Mohammed, he always needs help. He needs everybody's help. Thank you, Mohammed, for stepping up here. Oscar De La Torre, the state representative manager from the council, the Northern California Carpenters Regional Council. Thank you. Laborers Council, that's right. Laborers Council. Tim Donovan, president of Electricians. Thank you, Tim, for being here. Film Commission, Patrick Johnston, PJ, as we all know. Thank you for stepping up, PJ. An invaluable planning council, one that I also will be working very closely with as we move into the new healthcare challenges for our city and our state and our country. That's our HIV Health Services Planning Council. Gabriel Ortega, thank you, Gabriel, for stepping up here very much. Thank you. And Margaret Baran, thank you, Margaret, for being here. Thank you, Margaret. A very important commission, our Immigrant Rights Commission, who is constantly challenged not only by the need to reform our immigration policies for our country, but to make sure that when people try to vote this year, they will not be intimidated. And that we've got to work harder for the rest of the country. We can show the way here, and I know that leadership will come from Sofya, Sonya, Molodetskaya. Thank you, Sonya, for stepping up here. Our state has presented, and our country has presented a challenge to us for our seniors and our need for long-term care. And so we are going to be working very closely with the Long-Term Care Coordinating Council. Thank you, Traci Dobronravova. Yes, if I pronounced that correctly, for stepping up and for teaching me how to pronounce your name better. Our MTA, our newest member to the Board of Directors, and one that I know will be of great value to us as we are challenged with everybody being able to enjoy all the services that our MTA has. That's Cristina Rubke. Thank you, Cristina, for stepping up here. As we move into the times when we want more people to come in, we want development to create the jobs that we want, we need to make sure that we appropriately plan all of our areas of the city. So I want to thank these 2 gentlemen for stepping up to come and spend hours of their personal time helping us with the planning of the city. Michael Antonini, thank you for returning and stepping forward our Planning Commission. Thank you. And Richard Hillis, thank you very much, Richard, for stepping up there as well. Some say that the most valuable land that we have for people to live and enjoy, and we're seeing that right now, you saw that last week at the America's Cup, is our waterfront. And I want to thank our newest commissioner to the Port Commission, William Adams. Thank you, William, for stepping up. Thank you. We have a very important task in front of us for this November. We have a very important bond that I think most people in this city know will be invaluable to us for future generations, for our kids and our families. And that's our open space park bond, Proposition B, for this year. We also have a very cherished commission and department that is charged with maintaining all of the open space in the city, from little parklets to the vast Golden Gate Park, to the shared responsibilities that we have with our Ocean Beach and the open spaces throughout the city. And I want to thank Phil Ginsburg for being here today, but we have our returning Recreation and Park Commission. You've done a wonderful job, so well that in my decision it was appropriate to reappoint you to this important commission and keep the good work up. Gloria Bonilla, thank you, Gloria, for stepping forward. Meagan Levitan, thank you, Meagan, for all your time as well. And Tom Harrison, thank you very much, Tom, for your wonderful work there. We have challenges at our state level in the way that we handle our incarcerated population. And so we'll be working very closely with the Realignment Committee, with all of our public safety departments, many of them that are represented here today. And we will be working with the Sentencing Commission. Stephen Raphael, thank you for stepping up and helping us with our Sentencing Commission. It's no surprise to you that I've been working with the Board of Supervisors on this very theme, and I'm not afraid to continue repeating it. It's jobs, and it's jobs for everybody. And we can only do it if we have an even more enlightened workforce investment board that helps work with us on all the policies that we need to have, all the outreach. All of the communities need to be represented on our workforce investment board. And so with that, I want to thank everyone who is stepping forward today to be on that board to help us with the 21st century policies that we need to make sure people have every chance and opportunity to work good jobs in the city. Andrew Lindsay, thank you very much from Jawbone. Thank you for joining. Barbara Morissette from St. Francis Memorial Hospital. Thank you, Barbara, for joining us. Brenda Barnes from Talent Acquisition Autodesk. Thank you. Thank you very much, Brenda. Diane Easterwood from Kaiser. Thank you, Diane, for stepping up and helping with us here. Kevin Carroll from the Hotel Council. Thank you, Kevin, for stepping up and being with us here. Of course, Mickey Callahan, thank you very much for all of your services and your help for stepping up too. Ontario Smith from PG&E, thank you, Ontario, for stepping up here. Rebecca Miller from SEIU, UHW, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you very much for being here. Rudy Bagsby, Lowe's Home Improvement. Thank you, Rudy, for stepping up, being part of this. Sylvia Kwan from Kwan Henme Architecture. Thank you, Sylvia, very much. Ted Egan, who I've been working with very closely lately. Ted, thank you very much for stepping up on this workforce. Tiffany Abzinski, thank you very much from Zendesk. Thank you very much, Tiffany. And keep us focused on Central Market, too. Tom Quigley from Riverbed Technology. Thank you, Tom, for stepping up here. Trent Rohr from Human Services Agency. Trent, thank you very much. All your great work, too. Jimena Delgado from Bank of America. Thank you, Jimena. Thank you very much for stepping up here. Finally, the largest body we have today, but one of the most important one that today we have shared appointments with the Board of Supervisors, is our Youth Commission. Yes. And I assure you that people from this body, as well as all the other bodies, will one day see somebody standing in my place or in the place of the people that are standing on the side of me in their respective offices. Our youth are important, whether it's public safety, education, free muni, all the other things that we deem important to make this city healthy. You are charged with helping us with the best inclusion and the best policies we can have to keep families vibrant, keep our youth safe, keep them motivated, and keep all of us paying attention to our next generation of people who will inherit everything that we do and will inherit the good things as well as the bad things. With your help, there'll be less bad things to inherit. With that, Angel Carrion. Thank you, Angel, for being here, stepping up. Ariel Yu. Thank you, Ariel, for stepping forward, being part of our Youth Commission. Brian Chu. Thank you, Brian, for being here. Thank you, Brian. Christine Nguyen. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for stepping forward. Eric Wu. Thank you, Eric, for stepping forward. Iris Elandra Guzman Ramos. Thank you for being here. Kyron Covington. Thank you, Kyron, for being here, being part of this effort. Lily Marshall Fricker. Thank you, Lily, for stepping forward. Mia Shackelford. Thank you, Mia, for being part of this and stepping forward. Mia Tumuch. Thank you, Mia Tumuch. Thank you. Nicholas Persky. Thank you, Nicholas, for being part of this, stepping forward. Paul Elliott Monz-Rodriguez. Thank you. Thank you for stepping forward here. Rachel Broadwin. Thank you, Rachel, for being part of this. Sarah Armstrong. Thank you, Sarah, stepping forward. Vanessa Worry. Thank you, Vanessa, for being part of this. Thank you. And V. Tamiopo. Tamiopo. V. Tamiopo. Did I make that right? That's right. Thank you, V. Thank you very much. That is our commissions, and so let us proceed with the swearing in. And if you all may stand, those that you can, and comfortably raise your right hand. Again, those that can do so. And please repeat after me with your name. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter during such time as I hold the office of for the City and County of San Francisco. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Our class of commissioners for 2012, 14 commissions. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.